Hello everybody and welcome back to the Two Aside podcast. I'm here with my new co-host Will Casey and we're kicking things off for the 26-27 season. Today we're just going to be going over the League One and Championship Match Week 1 results because neither of us know that much about League 2, so we thought we'd stay clear of it. We don't want to really talk about a topic that we don't know too much about. My new co-host, obviously, Will Casey, a new face. He's going to be here a lot. Big Leicester fan. Anything you want to say, Will?
Nice to got on here with you, George. We've talked about it for a while, so nice to finally see it come together for the new season. Looking forward to it. Got some good guests lined up, so just be nice to talk about footy weekly with you.
Yeah, that's a new thing we're bringing to the channel. This will be a lot better recorded once we both move in to university in about a month. We're going to have a couple of guests. We're going to do a nice little series, trying to get on a lot of guests from a lot of different teams and just hear what they've got to say, because obviously they know a lot more about their teams than we do. But I'd say let's just kick it straight off. Let's get into League One. We're going to get into League One first over the Championship, and Will is a big Leicester fan, and obviously
I don't start with that.
They're currently at the lowest point ever in the history of Leicester Football Club, and I'm sure it didn't give you great confidence to see opening day away to Notts County, a newly promoted side. 1-1 draw. What can you tell me about that game?
I mean, I haven't been excited for a Leicester game in 3 seasons now, 2-3 seasons. I went into this one, I was excited, I was looking forward to it. New season, new era, and literally we got dominated. Like 1-1 draw was a good result for us. What can I say? I mean, Notts County are arguably, on pedigree terms, the worst team in the division. The League 2 playoff winners, in theory, are the worst team in the division. And they played us off the park. I mean, 2.2 xG to 0.7. Who do you think would have had 2.2 xG if I asked you before the game?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just if they had a striker, if they were slightly more clinical, I mean, 3 or 4.
You reckon really well?
And we scored a wonder goal. That was it.
Yeah, and it was from this kid who I've never heard of before, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Young right back coming onto the scene, obviously. Ricardo Pereira's gone now this season. Has Hamza Chowdhury gone?
No, he's still lurking in the background.
But
hopefully someone comes in for him. But
Jaden Joseph, this kid, I'm not too. Did he play at all last season or?
No, literally just burst onto the scene. That's the only good thing about being in League One. We're going to get to see.
A lot of kids. Apparently, is his name Will Alves?
Yeah, Will Alves was bright. Sammy Braybrook was bright. I mean, they were so much better than players you'd expect to be better, like Oliver Skipp. Like, they just outclassed them.
Yeah.
Joseph was good last week against Southampton in the cup as well. So, nice to see him get a goal. You can see it meant a lot to him, which is something we've been missing for a while. So,
what do you think about McCarthy?
Silver lining.
McCarthy in the net.
I mean, how old is he? 39?
He's old, man. He's old. He is.
And you've signed him. You've signed him. He's the first choice goalkeeper. I don't know if you've seen when he got dispossessed and it hit the bottom of the crossbar.
No, I haven't seen that, but I wish I had.
Yeah, he got last man got tackled. Like should have gone in. Like, this season was meant to be like getting rid of players like that and rebuilding with the youth. And you've got a 38-year-old bloke trying to play out from the back.
Yeah, stood in the net. So what's happening with Jakub Stolaric?
Yeah, Stolaric, he's still there.
Just not preferred anymore?
I mean, I don't know. Like he obviously wasn't very good. He's not very good at his feet. Like he's not like a Russell Martin. He's not a Russell Martin.
You don't need that in League One really, but obviously if Muscle Wrighton's got this style of play that he wants to grow with Leicester, then
yeah. Like if anyone came in for him, we would take the money. But
wow, like, I thought he would have been a big player in this Leicester side in pre-season this summer.
He's got 2 relegations in a row, so no one's gonna look at a goalkeeper with back-to-back relegations with any sort of.
Very true, but then you could say the same thing about Mads Hermansen, who's obviously just been relegated from the Premier League 2 times in a row, and I think his stocks are quite high.
He was a standout for us though when we went down.
Yeah, and West Ham.
He won the championship with us as well. So
yeah, very true.
A little bit different, but
Yeah,
it was just a dodgy performance. Left more questions than answers, I think. But yeah.
Anyone come off the bench that you were excited to see? You thought did well?
I mean, he didn't do that well at the weekend, but I think Tommy Watson could tear up League One.
Yeah, it's a great signing, I think.
yeah, that's about it really. I mean, new Bosnian striker Bristic only got 8 minutes, but we're desperate for goals up front.
Yeah.
So hopefully he gets a bit more.
Does he
game
have a
time
good
and
goal
shows
record
something.
in his previous clubs?
No, not particularly. He has more
Great.
yellow cards than he has more yellow cards than goals in his
Hmm.
career, I think. So, he's
Well.
got a little bit about him, but not in the right sense.
Hmm.
So,
What did you think about Notts County? Do you think you know?
I thought they were amazing. I thought the atmosphere. You could tell. I mean, I wasn't there. I was on holiday, but you could tell it was bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
That first 10 minutes, they were fighting for everything. They were throwing themselves about, and
Yeah.
they should have got rewarded for it. We had a little bit of a spell where they tired, got on the ball, made a couple of things happen, but they were just relentless, and that's what every game's going to be like for Leicester. Just teams.
Oh, completely.
It's going to be everyone's biggest game, and I honestly don't think they're going to be able to handle it.
Wow, that is not looking too good then, I'd say. Do you think? What do you think the goal is now for Leicester this season? After, it's easy to think in pre-season, but then, you get the first game of the season and a bit of a shock like this, it sort of changes the way the fans think. Because a lot of people are saying that you go straight back up. Do you still think that automatics is the goal and is achievable?
Well, with Leicester this year, it's not like we want to get promoted. We have to get promoted.
Yeah.
Like if we want to continue to have a football club to watch every week, we have to get out of this league. That's how drastic it is. Obviously, they're trying to sell the club, but if they can't do it quick enough and we don't get out of this league, you're looking at a Bury situation again, which is scary, but it's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you'll be able to do it, or are you just not confident at the minute? You need to see something change.
We obviously see the owners go, but I think this squad might just about have enough, but not as convincingly as maybe people thought 4 weeks ago.
Is there any deals towards the end of this summer? Any players you've been linked with that you're hoping can come in?
Not really, but we have to get a striker. We need to get a couple of centre backs because I don't see Harry Souttar and Wout Faes still being here. Like any of the senior faces are available. Hamza Chowdhury, Navadidi, just anyone can go.
Off the wages, completely.
Yeah, anyone can go, but they need to replace with young, hungry talent.
Yeah, well, I think it was for Notts County. I think it's a great. It's a great tone setter to their season.
Yeah.
Because all these big games, because no one came into this season thinking Notts County were, a favourite for the drop. I think.
No, not particularly.
Maybe people had them down around, but I don't think they were really. A lot of people saying because they're well drilled, aren't they? As a side, that's where they've not got a couple of great players who push them forward, but as a unit, they're really good, which I think helps them massively. Which I just think that's a lot of people are gonna, Notts County. I think will just be middle of the pack this year. I don't think they're gonna go and do anything incredible. But I think that's just what you need. You need, especially considering what was it, 2-3 years ago they were in the National League, so
took Wrexham to within a point, didn't they?
Yeah, and then they slowed down a bit for a couple of years. I remember a lot of people saying that they'd both shoot up like how Wrexham has done.
People thought they could take the Wrexham trajectory, didn't they?
Yeah, but they obviously haven't got the backing and the documentary, so it's a lot more hard for them. But
they're still doing very well. I mean, if they can stable themselves this year, maybe push on.
That's what I was. Yeah, I think maybe 1 or 2 years developing the squad. Then they'll be in it. But I think we should move on to the next game now. I want to talk about Oxford United against MK Dons. Two heavy favourites for automatic promotion. It could be top 2 at the end of the year.
A very tasty opening game. Opening day for both of them, to be fair, and it didn't disappoint. 2-2.
Yeah, and it was a late one. Oxford left it late, which I think one thing about Oxford is the attacking side of things. I think their defence is really good. I think they're going to be. I think they could be the team that concedes the least this year. I think they've probably got the best defence in the league. But I think MK Dons are really good going forward. I mean, Wintle from Cardiff, how you manage to get him is ridiculous. Obviously, they've got the money, but I just think it's ridiculous how they can pull this off, But 2-2 from two big favourites. I just think.
Yeah, I mean,
this could be
see those two being in the top 4 from May.
I think both of the teams as well. I know it's a bit early to be talking like this, but I think they'll both take that result. I know that's more end of
Yeah,
the
I know, I
season
agree.
terminology when you're fighting for points, but I think going into this, if they said, especially MK Dons, where you're only gonna, obviously it's annoying that you're gonna concede in the last minute, but you're
You're
gonna,
away from home.
you're away from home, you've not got a big supporting fan base, and you can
Yeah.
go to the team that's probably one of the favourites up there with Sheffield Wednesday to be at the top, and you can hold them away from home to it when they've probably got a better side than you with all the money you've spent. I think they'd be very happy. And obviously I think Oxford would be very happy because they've got the factor of relegation on them, which MK Dons haven't got. Obviously a lot of people saying, well, are they going to bounce back from this? Are they going to have just a bad season? Are all their important players going to go out the door? But I think coming down and playing one of the favourites for the title in MK Dons and getting a draw over the line and not playing awfully, I think it's an alright result for them. I think it's decent.
And I think Oxford definitely take it as well. I mean, they've had a lot of the ball, which I think Aaron Ramsey's going to want from them. Obviously, they'll be a little bit tarnished from last season, really struggled. So to come down, play a strong team, an energetic team in MK Dons and come away with a point, I think they'll take that, a fighting point.
Definitely. I think these are 100% two teams that we're going to be seeing near the top by when all is said and done, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
And then moving on again quickly to probably the best game in League One.
What a game.
Luton, Reading, 7-goal thriller, 96th minute winner, hat-trick on the opening day. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, you had 4 goals in the first 40 minutes as well.
It's just ridiculous. I think a lot of people might have expected this from Luton, but I think Reading have sort of come out fighting here. I mean...
Jack Marriott hat-trick.
Yeah, Unca still got it, they say. But I just, some of the signings that Luton have pulled off, like Casey Palmer.
Yeah.
I just always I viewed these guys as favourites and keeping hold of Jones and stuff like that when a lot of Championship clubs are in for him.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming for Luton, but I think they might pull it off this year.
Yeah, I mean, they still have a lot of that side from when they're in the Premier League and stuff like that.
I think it just shows how weak that was for a Premier League side.
Yeah, it really was bad, looking back at it. I can't, unless I'm missing someone very obvious, I can't really think of anyone who has stayed as a Premier League level footballer from that season.
No.
If you look at their best players, Kaminsky, now stinking out for Charlton, one of the worst, probably the worst keeper in the Championship. Ross Barkley was like 30. Adebayo, who looks like he might have gone to Leicester. Seriously, poor. Looking back on it, poor. I really do like that young winger Lawrence came through at Man City, didn't he? I think he is probably one of the best dribblers of the ball and in League One. I think, and I think he's probably like a top half level Championship player that they've got there. I think he's incredible.
Yeah, 20 years old. Yeah.
I think Reading is seriously lucky in this result to even be sort of in the conversation. I mean, I think their defence isn't that great. I think their midfield is really good. I really like Lewis Wing.
Yeah.
Stokes, who he's Bristol, isn't he? Or he was at Bristol last year, I think.
Yeah.
So
I like Lisby off the left as well.
Yeah, I mean, I saw his older brother play recently. I'm assuming it's his older brother. The more established brother play the other day.
Yeah.
And he was very good. So if his brother's anything similar, I'm sure.
I mean, I think this result says a lot more about Luton. I mean, coming from 3-1 down, opening day, away from home, 3 second-half goals, just a quality performance.
And Jack Wilshere, I don't know if you've seen the clip of his
I have seen the clip,
half-time team talk. I think I didn't know how to feel about it because at one side you're like, I mean, his team's gone out and done the business, but then I don't know if managing is really. I don't know if because he won was it Virtue Trophy last year. But I'm not utterly convinced on him as a manager yet, which sounds ridiculous to say. But
it's a big year for him, I think.
Yeah, definitely. He could definitely change my opinion this year, but
turned down the Leicester job as well. So
Yeah,
obviously there's some interest in him, so people do like him. But
I think it's crazy that Jack Wilshere and Ramsey are now the two managers that we're talking about off rip.
and could be near the top of the league as well.
Yeah, just 10 years ago they were nearly winning the Premier League, and foiled by the mighty Foxes. We'll move on again to Bromley Barnsley. I mean, have you seen the Bromley goal that's a goal?
I haven't. No.
Oh my god, it is awful. It is
Let me
like
see if I can give it a watch. Now.
it's like pinball in the box, and the ball comes out to Ethan Archer on the edge, and he strikes it, and it falls into Adebayo's path, and he literally like kicks it falls into his feet and fumbles into the Barnsley net. It's seriously comedy. Yeah. I mean, I know a bit about this Bromley side. Yeah, I know a bit. Yeah. I think I saw Shamel George play the other week, and that guy he is ridiculous. He's incredibly good in between the sticks. Obviously, a lot of people would have thought that Carlon Grant last year, probably one of the better keepers in League Two, and a lot of people wouldn't have seen in net as a place that Bromley needed to strengthen. But Carlon Grant he's a bit older now. Shamel George is a bit younger, but I mean, neither of them are particularly young anyway. But I think I really like the side. I think bringing Kamal Grant back in from Millwall, I really like him as a player. I've seen him play a lot of times. He's a really good centre half that you want to have strong. Michael Cheek, I think, is an interesting one.
Yeah,
because
last year, wasn't
he? Yeah, and he's sort of a player that will always get you goals. He's proper classic number 9, but maybe he's getting older and older every year, and maybe this might be the first season in probably about 10 where he's not going to get a decent goal tally. I've heard a couple of people say, but I don't necessarily agree, because I think the midfield that Bromley have got is really good, and if they can service him, I think they'll be in no dangers. Barnsley, obviously, I think if they lose Cleary, and don't reinvest it well, they could be in a bit of bother.
The thing with Barnsley is maybe it's just because I only see Callum Fowler just yapping away all the time.
Yeah, and how great they are when they're not.
Yeah, but people always say like, "Oh, Barnsley, they're going to be so good this year." Like, but every time I look, they're losing games, and they're losing games like that.
Yeah, and it's not like the smallest team in the 92. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And it's not even like they. I mean, they had a lot of the ball. Obviously, they had a fair few shots, but Bromley were in this game.
Yeah.
Like the goal doesn't really do their performance justice. I mean, they had more XG. They still had 13 shots, 4 on target. I mean, Barnsley had 58 touches in Bromley's box and couldn't score a goal.
Yeah, I just think it could be a frustrating year for Barnsley. And I don't think Bromley. I don't think they'll be troubled by the drop at all.
Do you not?
No, I think they have like the opposite of a fortress home ground, because when you think of that in your mind, you think of
it's
so small and it's so like past
what Luton had in the
Premier League, and it worked.
It did.
I don't like. There's barely like a fourth stand, and you could say that about 3 of the stands. It's just ridiculous. They've done in the last 2 years, to be fair. Over the amount of times I've been there, you can see it really coming together. Maybe I don't see it because if you see something change a little or a lot, then you don't notice it in the grand scheme of things. But I went back the other week for the first time in about 6 months, and it is a lot. It's not as bad and as I mean, there's probably some
regulations they have to meet to be in League
One. Yeah, every year that they've been promoted, because it's been a couple in the last 3 or 4 years, they've really had to. I mean, when they got promoted from the National League, they had to rip their whole pitch out and replace it with grass, and then they had to get way more seating in the stadium because
Yeah.
didn't have enough seated
It's
seats.
all terraced. Yeah.
It's all terrace, so tiny club, but like
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah,
a
that's why we love it.
proper underdog. You know, you really
Yeah.
have to rate it. I think we'll skip over Blackpool Wickham.
Yeah.
Bit of a
Probably
nothing
do some
game.
with you.
A bit of a nothing game, and I think it's two teams that'll be in about a similar place this season, fighting
Yeah,
for playoffs. I think Wickham are sort of on the down, while Blackpool are on the up. I really like the signing of Corey Anderson from Charlton for Blackpool,
Yeah.
but I just 1-1. I think is a very sort of that game happened,
Expected result, yeah.
and we'll move on to the next. There's nothing egregious, but Bradford 2, Peterborough 0.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, another result I would have expected.
And I just think, wow, Peterborough, man, these guys, you know, it was narrow
These
last
guys
season.
really struggle.
Last season, they skin of their teeth sort of got out of it, and this season, maybe they've not got the luxury, you know?
No, I mean, I quite like Luke Williams, but they were so inconsistent last year.
Yeah.
If they didn't have that honeymoon phase where he won, like, how they won quite a few games in a row
Yeah.
when he first came in,
Mm.
they would have been down, they would have gone. So.
Oh, completely. I mean, I do really like this Bradford side, to be honest. I know they only came up a couple of years ago. They only came up,
I mean,
what was it, the first season, and they barely missed out.
Yeah, I mean, last year they just completely flunked playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, they just completely fell apart against Bolton, but I just think at home they're going to be so hard to beat.
I think Macaulay Gillespie is a great signing.
Yeah.
I think he wasn't great in the Championship last year for Charlton, but he wasn't awful. I don't think he looked like a Championship level centre half, but he looked like, you know, if you slotted him in, he was, I think, to his own, you know, shortcomings, he was next to Lloyd Jones, and it's not easy to look good next to Lloyd Jones, one of the best centre backs probably in the Championship. If you're next to him, you're always going to look a little bit worse, and he had to do a bit of a hard job because the Charlton's main left wing back until Luke Chambers came in from Liverpool was out all year, so he had a hard bit of cover probably because he was left-sided. But he's an incredible League One defender. I mean, only 30 years of age, so he's probably got 3 or 4 still more in the tank.
Yeah.
Obviously scored the free kick specialist. You know, but like it's an aging side a little bit. You know, you look at Sarcevic and Jackson.
Yeah, they're running out of time a little bit if they are gonna.
But I think if it doesn't happen this year, to be honest, I think it would be better for Bradford. It's always silly to say, but I think it'd be better if they don't go up this year, because if they go up and then they've got this aging squad and they need, you know, the Championship, like if you look at this side compared to the weaker sides that have gone up in the last couple of years, like a Charlton, I mean, it's just no, like that. It's not even anywhere near as good as the Charlton side that went up in the first place.
I think, like, with how much money is in football at the minute, you just have to look like Ipswich. One season in the Prem just sorts you out. And I know the Championship to League One's not the same jump, but I think
it's a big jump though. Still,
even if they finish bottom by 18 points, they're still gonna be favourites for League One.
Exactly. That's
I think this is just a team who's probably going to be up there against a team that's probably going to be down there.
And it was obviously Peterborough did come out of this game with a red.
It was a late second yellow, I think.
But I just do think, like, I'm looking at the stats now, and one of the things, Peterborough will be in trouble this year, definitely, but one of the things that's so positive about this team is the average age is 22 and a half years old. Obviously, you do need experience in this league. You can't,
and you have to keep them in the league, because anyone with any value will just go. Being young, but if they're not ready,
completely. But
they're going to get relegated. They're going to leave.
It's a young side. Like, I think, you know, older additions as someone like Liam Kelly coming in is really important.
Yeah.
Because if they don't have these, you know, it's a young manager as well, 44.
Yeah.
But I just think if you don't have these older players in the dressing room and around the squad, it can seriously go wrong. But even for Peterborough, I think this is a sort of stay up by a skin of your teeth and
I mean,
fleece.
I like the fullbacks. I like Harry Leonard.
Yeah.
I quite like Lou Williams as the manager if we can get him going.
I like Keller in the middle. I think he's quite good.
Yeah.
But I don't think they've reinvested too well from.
No, because they've made quite a bit of money over the last few
Yeah, well, Lisby went, didn't he, this summer?
Yeah.
And they got a lot of money. Still getting kick-ons for probably all these boys, especially Mason Clark going up to the Premier League. If they had a clause for that, they'll be getting a bit of bread. But I don't think they've reinvested incredibly well. Maybe they've still got a couple more players to bring in, key players to bring in. But
you would hope so after that show.
I'd say just fully go into experience here. You got your youth.
And bring those more energetic lads off the bench.
But they're good at selling on players, Peterborough. So I think if they do survive this year, which I think will be a struggle, next year, if they properly invest, I mean, investing is the biggest problem at the minute for them.
Yes, because they've had so many sales for like a smaller League One.
Yeah, and
Clark Harris as well.
Yeah, it just feels like when they're like, I think Harry Leonard, they're going to get a serious amount of money for if he leaves for a fee. But it's just all about your transfer business, really.
I think for the players they've sold, they've had one season in the Championship.
Yeah, obviously they have a lot of two trophies.
Yeah,
but
since in the last 10 years they've had one season in the Championship. That's just not good enough.
No, I completely agree. I just think they need to really sort of lock down
the money they're making.
This season. It's survival complete. Obviously no one thought Peterborough would be doing anything more than that but it's really about grinding out these results. Fair enough, away from home against a much better team in Bradford, but if we get like 5 weeks in, I don't know who Peterborough's next games are, but if we get a couple of weeks in and
Mansfield at home next,
that needs to be at least a point. Really should be a win, because I think the best chance that smaller teams have at staying up in divisions in the EFL is a good start. I mean, we completely saw it with Sunderland. The only reason Sunderland really got Europe in the Premier League was because they had a great start. Charlton only stayed up in the Championship because they had a great start. It's really important about... consistency is very important, but if you can really hammer it in at the start and then, maybe lose a leg...
You've got a bit to play with as well.
Yeah, it's like having a nice cushion to fall back on,
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I think we'll skip over Burton Stevenage, 1-1 again, two very evenly matched teams, just another game where you move on and go to Cambridge Wigan. 3-2.
Sure.
I was going to say the same thing. I did not think it would have gone this way. I think Wigan would have taken this.
Another good game.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of people talking about Wigan before the season. They're a big club. They're a big club.
You look at the team: Sonny Perkins, Dara Costello. There's some big names in there.
Max
Power.
I like and getting Walsh in from QPR. I mean, I know he had a really bad season in the Championship last year, but he's dropped down a whole division. It's only on loan, I think, as well. But then again, conceding 3 goals in your opening game. I know there's always
going 3-0 down as well.
Yeah, there's always a debut factor, I mean, at least he can only get better, sort of thing. Yeah. But it's just ridiculous to me.
Maybe just say fair play Cambridge in that one, to be fair.
Oh yeah, probably I mean, you definitely do. It is a great result. I really like that Scottish striker they have up front. I can't pronounce his name.
Apare for Northampton.
I like him a lot. I like him.
I mean, he has struggled throughout his career, to be fair. But
I don't know what he just sort of, when you just get a player in your head and they've never really done anything super impressive, but you're just like, I like this guy. I mean, the way he plays,
sort of play if you can get him firing.
You could come in with the goals.
How he's still in League One, but
if you get out of he's too good or too bad for League One?
I think he's not good enough for League One, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
he's like a different. But the thing I do like about him is he can drop deeper as well.
Yes,
he has that in his skill set. He can sort of but he can even start behind a striker. He can start. No, yeah, but I mean, I'm not talking about starting up front and dropping in. I'm talking about he can start behind another striker.
Yeah.
On the left or in the middle.
Or two up top with like a younger, more pacey.
Yeah.
Option.
Because I think he's quite good technically with the ball at his feet. I think he's better. You know, there's two options for a striker in like League One. You've got technical ability and physical ability. They rarely have both, and if so, they're gone in 6 months. But I think, if you get someone a bit nippy, his hold-up plays quite well, which I always thought of hold-up play as a technical ability and not physical ability.
It's a bit both.
To keep it in your feet and knock it around a player that's close to you or something like that. I always viewed it more as being good with your feet than with your body.
Got Mapanzu on their bench as well. Not bad. Another player.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a lot of good
Shane
older
Lambery,
players.
He's not really that technical player they're looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was Cambridge, I would look for maybe a
little bit of youth, I think, could be nice in this squad.
Striker.
I like, where's Perry from? Cov?
Yeah.
I think he's from Cov. I quite like him, because he's had a lot of EFL loans, I think.
Yeah, on loan from Coventry.
Yeah, he's had a lot of EFL loans recently.
Was it Rochdale last year?
Yeah, Rochdale, sorry, so not EFL, but in that sort of, rank in the National League.
Yeah.
But they have a decent bit of youth in the side. To be honest, now looking at it, it's more youthful than not. But I just think it's neither here or there with youth or experience, and I think you sort of have to play on one as a team lower down in this league to be your gimmick. I think every team lower down in any EFL league has to have a gimmick that gets them through games. And if that's a bunch of 30-year-olds or 35-year-olds who can come in and have played 100, 200 games in the EFL and can really get you through and grind for a result, or youth players who can come in and be explosive and win your games, I think sort of having this mismatch, or not one way or the other, can sort of really gel. I think if you're at the top of the table, that's what you want to go for, because it can gel and it can work. But at the bottom of the table, like I was saying with Peterborough, how they've got this very young squad, that could help them out massively. I'd definitely view Cambridge as having a worse squad as Peterborough. I'm not too knowledgeable about League One. I don't know if that's a crazy or very obvious opinion, but I think that like Peterborough, they sort of need a bit of a gimmick to stay up.
Yeah.
Do you want to move on now to Huddersfield Wimbledon?
Yeah, great result for my place of birth.
I just think.
New signing.
This Fernandez guy, I haven't heard of him before.
2 goals in 16 on debut. Signed from Utrecht, was it?
Excelsior. Great.
Okay, he was at Utrecht.
Great name for a club.
And then to go 2-0 up early, Ballymumba gets sent off. Just shut up and get one a little bit later. It's a very professional win for League One.
Yeah, I think Johnny Jackson's had a bit of a stagnating period here in his managerial career, because when he was at Charlton, he wasn't great, but he was all right. He looked to be a rash young manager in League One who clearly had ability and can drive a team forward and will grow in his career. And then he dropped down to League Two with Wimbledon, and everyone went, and he took him to League One, and he went, right, I think he'll do a couple of years of Wimbledon, and then he'll move on and get probably a high-end League One job. Because I think he has a lot of, I think his manager, he knows what he's doing. I don't think he has experience, but he's what's the phrase I'm looking for? I don't know, but
Talented.
Yeah, and he's got a very good reading of the game. He did as a player, and he can really, they're always the type, midfielders, always the players you look for when they become managers.
There's only so far you can take, like Wimbledon, for example, and I think where he finished, like mid-table League One, where he finished last year, might be the peak for Wimbledon.
Yeah, obviously Huddersfield side were massive favourites to go up last year, and really
Have been for
disappointing.
years.
Really disappointing that they didn't. But especially when they brought in Lee Grant, when they brought in Alfie May, Joe Taylor, Lowe at the
Yeah.
back, I think came in for them.
Yeah,
And now they've even got players like Ryan Ledson, and Nathan Harness
Yeah,
and
I mean-
Mumba,
I
Taylor
know,
Fletcher.
he got a red Bally Mumba, but I mean,
Like, they've got these players,
like, he's still a good pickup.
just like Lyndon Gooch coming off your bench. That's ridiculous depth to have in this league.
In the
Yeah.
Big 26.
Knew you're gonna laugh. But
Don't know why I said Lee Grant was still Huddersfield manager, by the way. That was poor.
they've got a young keeper as well, not just for namesake, but I don't know a lot about this guy. Matthew Young, on loan, Salford last year, Sunderland guy. I don't know. I've never been able to put a finger on the idea of young keepers in the EFL. Because obviously, and when I mean young, I mean like pre-24,
20s,
yeah.
Careful.
But it's just like, you sort of want a bit of experience, especially if you're, playing out the back, which I'm sure a progressive side like Huddersfield, top end side would be doing. Mumba getting sent off, I mean,
that makes the performance even better for me.
yeah, I mean, because it was early and they held through, but then it's not
They held
really.
strong, then just got another one late. But I think that just shows how much Wimbledon might struggle. I mean, even in the spell with the red card, they had more momentum,
Yeah.
but they turned it into one shot on target.
I mean, if you look at the bench as well for Wimbledon, who's come on, like Jaden Stockley in the, Steven Sessegnon.
Yeah,
How Steven Sessegnon is 26 is ridiculous to me. I know
it's just like
he's been
League
around
Two
forever,
football's going on.
but it's just like, these players aren't good enough for League One to be bringing on if you
No.
want to change a game. You're bringing on a striker at half time, literally for another striker. You're not even making an attacking minded change when you're 2 down.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it's just like admitting you can't break them down.
yeah, I just think it could be a really tough year for Wimbledon. I don't think Huddersfield will be in the automatic picture.
No, I think
Maybe.
they'll be in that.
It
No, I think
depends.
it's
It
too
depends.
much.
It
It's
will.
too much.
You never know the type of year. You can never predict the type of year that Leicester and Sheffield Wednesday are going to have here.
Yeah,
But maybe if they just get a really good streak of results.
definitely in the playoff push.
Oh, 100%. I think they'll be in there. I think now we should move on to Wednesday Orient.
Just a feel good story for football. I think that one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone sort of wants Wednesday, unless you're a rival fan, but everyone wants to see them do well.
I mean, how long has it been since we've seen Sheffield Wednesday go into a game away from home and expect them to win it? It's just a nice feeling for everyone. I
Yeah, it is great,
think. And
and
it's
like
a good gutsy performance.
it's just nice to see a full match day squad as well of recognisable EFL players.
Yeah,
you
there's
know.
still some young talent as well.
Yeah, I mean, of their own. I think
17-year-old Harry
Gray is going to be. I think he's going to
Was it
have a really
Leeds?
good year.
Yeah.
Tyler Onyango, I really like.
Yeah.
I've seen a
They've
lot
kept
of.
their players. They've kept their players from last year who were good as well, like
Yeah.
Max Lowe. Just players who actually did something for them last year are still here.
I don't like the idea of re-signing Barry Bannon.
No, but I think
I've-
signing Louis Barry though.
Yeah, signing Louis Barry's great. I think Mason Burso can be a real player at this level. I've seen him
Yeah.
before in League One for Charlton.
They're going to score a lot of goals, I think.
Liam Cooper as well. Like, what is, he's still kicking about type of thing. Yeah, I think it could be very good. I think re-signing Barry Bannon. I think obviously Barry Bannon is an incredible player for this level. Did
Yeah.
you see his miss actually?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's got to be missed this season already.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the idea. I know it's he's a hero for this club, even though no one else really likes him. But
yeah.
he's-
I'm not one to get all like worked up on FOTMOB ratings, but
hmm,
in his 16 games for Millwall, in a team that nearly got promoted, he was on a 7 for those 16 games.
Yeah.
So he should absolutely tear this league to shreds.
He's got class and abundance, and everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But I just think it's sort of like this is a new start massively for Sheffield Wednesday this season. This is the biggest. It's not even a new chapter; it's a new book.
Yes.
And re-signing Barry Bannon is like you're just keeping. I understand when you've kept on players like the Lows and stuff, but
I think Barry Bannon's like, if Sheffield Wednesday have a series of books, he's the author of everything.
Yeah. He's
like, he just has to be there.
He's one of the biggest. He's probably the biggest hero of Sheffield Wednesday since like Forestieri. He's old. He's old. But he could play in this league until he's like 42. Genuinely,
watching that Wednesday performance compared to the Leicester performance, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they win the league.
Yeah, but I think they're the two teams that are going to get compared a lot throughout this year, Wednesday and Leicester. Two teams that shouldn't be anywhere near this league in club size. Seasons.
Orient weren't even really in this game.
Oh yeah, Orient. Wow, seriously, I'm worried for their season.
Yeah.
Massively.
Isaac Hayden running around still as a lone DM.
Yeah. I mean, I like this Moroccan winger from Tottenham. He was at Bristol last year.
Yeah. Will Alfie Gilchrist ever do anything for anyone?
I don't know. I quite like Alfie Gilchrist.
Will he ever fulfill even half of his potential?
I do like him, though. I've got... what happened with James Morris? Brought on in the 61st, taken off in the 73rd, 4.8 match rating. Wow.
Conceded a penalty and got hooked.
Wow. Yeah, that is bad. I do like El Mazouni though. Didn't really work out for him at Oxford, I think he was at, but he's still relatively young, 25. Armando Dobra as well. I like. He was at Chesterfield, I think.
Yeah.
I like the attacking flair they have, which I think this is so typical of a lower EFL London team, where your attack is so incredibly technical and fast and pacey and dynamic. Maybe not the best finishers. Maybe they don't put away a lot of goals, but they can really your attacking midfield and attackers
they can run.
They can run. They can take a man on. But the defence, I think, is like you said, Isaac Hayden. How is Isaac Hayden 31? That's ridiculous.
As a lone DM as well.
Yeah, he should really be getting help in there. But I mean, they've got an incredibly, out of these 5 sort of players I'm looking at here in the attacking section of the team, 26 is the oldest.
I'm not too sure what to expect from Orient, to be fair.
I think they'll be lower mid-table.
Yeah.
But I think next year...
I could see him dropping as well.
Next year, I think they push on quite well.
Yeah.
I mean, they were fighting playoffs not too long ago.
Yeah, true. Steady in this division.
Mansfield Doncaster, do we want to talk about that, or are we just going to let that go?
I think it's just a standard one again.
Yeah, I mean, you'd sort of expect that result. Maybe a bit of an upset. But again, I don't think either team will be massively unhappy. Obviously, Mansfield will be more happy, but...
Mansfield at home as well.
Yeah, they're very good at home, Mansfield.
Barely even game.
Yeah, but I think we'll...
Yeah, no issues with that.
Is this the last game, or was there one on the following day?
I think that was it for League One.
Yeah, well, we'll end it with this one here. Plymouth. Yeah, it was. Plymouth, Stockport County.
Well, big game. Another big game for the opening day.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have expected such a beating.
No, I mean, Plymouth finished last season really well. I mean, they were going to get relegated before Christmas. Tom Cleverley sorted them out, and then Stockport were always up there, really. Yeah, it's an amazing result for Stockport.
I mean, looking at the side Stockport have, it's just such a weird... They've got every sort of like limbo of footballer that I can imagine. Like you look at the players they have, and you're like, yeah, you're probably too good for League One, but you're not good enough for the Championship.
Yeah, like Jack Diamond.
Jack Diamond, I was going to say. Cole Wootton. Ben Osborne.
Yeah.
O'Connell, centre half, used to be at Charlton. He was good at Wrexham, but you know,
I love that goalkeeper's name.
Yeah. What, Murph? I think Lewis Bate is a serious player. Serious player. I don't really think there's a lot of other players here who could very easily make a step up.
Yeah, I mean, Plymouth-wise, obviously they've lost their main striker.
Yeah, they've lost Talai, which could be massive for them.
I mean, Ben Pebble might go as well.
I like bringing Alex Mitchell in on a permanent. Obviously, only 24 years of age, which is ridiculous. He feels a lot older than that, but he was really good when Charlton got promoted out of League One in a back three with Lloyd Jones and Macaulay Gillespie. He was quite. He looked like a very solid League One defender, and if he's only got a couple of years development on his name, then he can't. It can't be a bad thing. I quite like Harvey White. I think Harvey White's a good player.
Yeah.
Obviously Pepple, but you're looking around at the rest of the squad. Ronan Curtis he's getting on.
Yeah.
I don't really like Boateng. Sorinola I think's alright, but then you got some players who are really letting this squad down. I think.
Yeah.
Massively.
There's another couple of teams who's going to be fighting for playoffs, I think.
Yeah, I think Stockport will be...
Stockport more than Plymouth.
I think Plymouth will be around I think they'll be just at the bottom of the top 10.
Yeah.
This is going to be a really poor question. The Championship has expanded its playoffs to 8.
Yeah.
Has League One isn't done that? They haven't done that.
No.
So I think maybe both of them could have got in if they had extended, but they haven't. So... I think it's going to be good seasons for both teams. I think the fans will leave happy. But Stockport, the final hurdle they fell at last year. But if anything, that makes them one of the strongest sides in this division. I mean, they've lost Skabala, obviously, massive talking point for them. Gone to Bristol. Was it Bristol he went to? Skabala? Yeah. And he was probably the most important part of their side, to be honest. Obviously, you've got goals and creativity in this side, but the manager, we can just hope that they've replaced him well. Jim McNulty, I don't know a lot about him, but they probably are one of the stronger sides. They should be looking to turn a few heads and sneak into this this automatic race, I think, because I think they could do it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Should we move on to the Championship now then?
It's the big league.
The big league. We'll start at the start 4 days ago now with Wolves Blackburn.
Oh, I forgot that was a Friday night. I was on Bolton Preston.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, it was a bit of an ice bath. This, not a very nice reunion with the Championship for Wolves. I think.
But proper Championship fixture, proper welcome back.
Yeah. I mean, this is the Championship. If you had to describe it in one game, Blackburn,
who are going to be up for this.
I think, apart from Lincoln, I've seen Blackburn given the most shouts for dead last out of any other team in this division. I think they've got a couple of really good players.
Really stands out for me.
Blackburn.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they've got a couple of players who can really play, but you have to get a tune out of them. You have to get a tune out of them. Like, I think the two that sum this up perfectly for me is Dapo Afolayan and Todd Cantwell. Both of these could be literally probably some of the best creative players in the division.
Todd Cantwell's been poor for...
But that both of these players have got the ability in them. It's just about...
can someone unlock them?
And I don't think, Adam Forshaw is the way you do it.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Morsey.
Yeah, like that is...
He came on and played well, to be fair, but 34...
combined age of 68 between the two.
Yeah.
That's not the way you really want to be, going in this championship. Jaden Fevry, I think, is a great bit of business for Blackburn. Just a pacey winger. I think you need some of those. A lot of teams, I think this sort of 4-2-3-1 shape we're looking at. I think in League One you still have a lot of 3-backs, 5-backs.
Yeah.
But I think this
is
I think now the formation in the Championship. A lot of the lower teams adapting to it. Charlton have gone to it after being in a 5-back last year. But I like this Montgomery fella in the middle. I think he had, decent second half of the season.
I mean, he's going to have to do a lot of
running.
A lot of running. He's alongside Porsche and Morsey for the year. But.
Exactly, but I think this Blackburn side, it could surprise a few people. Obviously, Good Johnson.
I mean,
goals running the family. But
that's an amazing result. Like we can't just look at the squad.
This is an incredible result.
They've gone to Molineux on a Friday night. They've gone 1-0 down. They've then taken the lead. They've got unlucky at the end with a penalty. I mean, that's not a sign of a team who's going to struggle for me. But
just looking at this Wolves side, like this exact starting 11 that they've put out, is I'd probably say looking like it's going to be on the same level as some of the newly promoted sides in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I think surely Raul Jimenez was dropped for fitness. There's surely no other reason why. Same with Santiago Bueno. But even still, back two, your two centre halves being Totti Gomez and Mosquera in the centre half. Like,
this is a ridiculous championship.
That is probably one of the, if they're both committed, or at least if two of those three centre halves I mentioned out of Gomez, Mosquera, and Bueno are committed. That's probably one of the best.
Alone, if on names alone, and if last season didn't happen, I would have said this team would stay up in the Premier League compared to the three that have gone up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they would. I think that I'd agree.
And this team would stay up this year.
I think if Mateus Mane is committed as well, because I think his hype has massively died down. I think he was overhyped a lot for Wolves. I mean, it was really easy to look like, the shining light in that side.
But have no pressure on him this year.
Oh yeah, completely. It'll be a complete free run. But I really like the holding midfield of Matessi and Andre. Obviously, I like everyone in this Wolves side. But
and you got good players on the bench to replace him as well. Tommy Doyle,
Edozie. Raul Jimenez, I think probably.
Raul Jimenez as well.
I think he probably. It's between him and Tati for the Golden Boot, I think.
Yeah, I mean, showed his class already, coming on, making a difference, scoring, putting a very pressure penalty away, because that Molineux would have been twitching for that.
Oh my God, 93rd minute penalty, on your first game back to your the club you love.
Last season was so bad as well. You got a golden opportunity under the lights. Blackburn, a team you should be battering, and you're 2-1 down. Last kick of the game.
I think I think the hidden gem in this Wolves side is Fer Lopez. I think I know a bit about Fer Lopez. I've actually seen him play a couple of times, not in person, but I've watched his game a couple. And he was loaned out. He started the Premier League season really poorly last year for Wolves, but then he got loaned out to Celta Vigo, and at Celta Vigo he really did a bit of a. I think he had quite a good season, and I think he is going to be central. Well, I think that three behind the striker in general of Mane, Lopez, Gomez.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was
still only 22.
All of them are young. All of them are ridiculously young.
I'd like to know why Bentley started over Jose Sarr.
Maybe Jose Sarr's on the way out or something. But even if Bentley is in net all season, I mean, I know he's getting on, but that's fine for Wolves. I mean, you can still get automatics, I think, with Bentley in net.
Yeah. That game's just a fair play Blackburn for me.
Yeah, massively.
I don't think Wolves weren't bad.
Okay, we'll move on then to Bolton Preston.
Yes. Maybe Derby. I'm not sure, to be honest. On the feelings towards each other, but
well, I think it might just be one of those.
great result for Bolton. Fantastic.
I don't think it's that much of a shock or an upset. I think it's two teams who are going to be down there this year.
I think a draw might have been a fair result looking at it.
I mean, if you look at it, I don't think that Preston have a better side than on paper. I mean, just on paper alone, than Bolton. I think I think they're getting very a bit of heavy lifting from Alfie Devine and Osmajic.
But I think if that front four can get firing, there's no chance they're in trouble. Like Daniel Bergzorg, Alfie Devine, Osmajic, Alan Lang. Like, if that gets going, that's a playoff top four.
Thierry Small, I think, is a really important part of that as well. Incredibly pacey down the wing. One thing I just don't understand at all, really, is the fact that Samuel Illing Jr. has wound up at Bolton. I mean, obviously he's.
He's running out of chances.
He has had a lot of really bad seasons in a row in the Championship. But
this is his last.
How Bolton have landed
still
that?
Living off Juventus.
But I still think no one can deny Illing Jr.'s technical ability. No one can go against that and say that he's not good enough on the ball. He's not a good enough carrier of the ball, because everyone can see it. But it's just his consistency and his form and his attitude really needs to be. But if they can get a tune out of him, I think
this is the guy who's played nearly 50 games for Juventus, and he's at Bolton 2 years later.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
It's just no doubt. There's no doubt there's a player in there, but it's just getting it out of him is really, really the question. I mean, even signings.
Bolton's able to do it.
I think
Bologna couldn't do it. Middlesbrough couldn't do it. West Brom couldn't do it.
I think Ryan Hardy's got to be the striker going forward for me. I like Dalby. I do. But I just don't think he's good enough at this level. I don't really know if Ryan Hardy's good enough at this level, but I think he's better.
Cyrus Christie in the Big 26.
I mean, it's just a sort of bog standard result down the bottom of the table. I mean, obviously, I think it was anyone's game. I think anyone could have walked away with this. But
yeah, I think it could be one of those games for both sides come May.
That's costly.
Yeah.
And then we'll move over to Millwall. Millwall Bristol.
Yeah, big for Millwall.
In the start to the season.
Obviously, last season would have hurt, so to get a comfortable away win.
Oh yeah,
it's
a good way to really. It's a good way to start.
Big for Alex Neil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, one thing you know about an Alex Neil side is that they're going to be they're going to get the basics down.
And they absolutely battered Bristol City here.
I mean, it wasn't a great start for this new look sort of attacking line of Bristol.
No, but I don't think a 36th minute red card helps that too much.
Oh yeah, of course not, especially when that's one of the players that's behind you trying to build play for you. But I mean, Talai, Ballard, Greenwood, Hiroaka's not new, is he? No, he's not new. Just out on loan last season.
But got Femi Aziz coming off injured. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not great. But I mean, it's still. Cairo Lisby, Oconte that you see in there, Kundal. These are all players that can do. I really like Bangora Williams as well. This is players who can do a job, man, in this level.
He's come off in the 29th minute and they've not even felt it really.
Yeah, I mean Coburn's obviously a great striker at this level. Saw it last year.
Lyndon Dykes has fallen upwards again.
Yeah, I don't know how Lyndon Dykes does it. He was awful at Charlton last year. He wasn't that great.
Awful at Birmingham. Awful at QPR.
He's just he must be.
He's all right at QPR.
He must be incredible in the dressing room. He really must be a player.
He doesn't give me that vibe either.
No, me either. But
yeah, I think this is massive for Millwall.
Yeah, I mean,
just kind of set the standard.
Wipe
last season.
One of the most impressive things I'm looking at with this Millwall side is the ratings that they're getting across their back line. 7.9, 7.9, 7.8, 7.7. If it's quite hard for a defender to get a rating that high without doing that bagging or anything. But I just think
I'd argue
that's such a solid. that
When
line.
they're not being attacked at all, it's also quite hard for a
Yeah.
defender to lose.
Just can't, yeah, but then it's sort of hard to gain as well, because what can you really do?
Yeah.
If you're not really doing anything, if you're not being troubled, I mean, you're just staying
Yeah.
on a 6. I mean, Danny Bath added to that. I mean, it's a great experience, but it's just such a sturdy back line, I think. And that's
Yeah.
really, really great for them. We'll
No.
move
Massive
on.
result for your boys.
Yeah, I was at the game. Travelled down to the valley
Right back to 1 win.
with went down with
Against
my
this side as well.
yeah. It was. I'll tell you what as well. Charlton really dominated this game.
Yeah.
They really came out of the blocks flying. The first game that I've seen playing in this new shape, in this 4-2-3-1.
Greens everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Campbell deserved man of the match for me. He was
No, but
he was really slow, but he got the winner.
Yeah.
But he did nothing in the first half. He only really came into the game about 60 minutes in. I mean, for me, he's the perfect off the bench player. I think we need, but we don't. I think Ali should be starting over him. Maybe I think he was all right when he came on. I don't know how he's registered at 5.7. I thought he was quite good.
Not sure how long you'll survive with Matty Godden leading the line on his own as well.
Oh yeah, but the thing about Matty Godden is just like he's old. He's an old boy, but he's so agile and he's so fast and he's so nippy and he's just on every defender's heels. That he looks
short,
like.
isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's tiny, but he's like he was.
He's 6'1", but he's definitely not 6'1".
I don't think he is 6'1". I wouldn't say anything, But he was against Sanderson, who is a tall bloke. I think the Troy Mad's about 5 inches on top of his head anyway. And he was constantly going up against him for aerial duels. And he was, winning a lot more than Sanderson would like to admit.
I mean, let's be honest. Charlton finished last season quite slowly.
Yeah.
Derby finished last season on
a high.
flyer. So this is a great result for Charlton.
I mean, it really comes down. I think one of the best signings anyone in the Championship's made this year is Nathaniel Chalobah. I mean,
yeah, you said that.
Nathaniel Chalobah is actually an unreal footballer. Obviously, his fitness is a problem, but he's so smooth on the ball. He can carry the ball so well.
And he was a standout for Wednesday last year.
Yeah, it's just fitness is the massive problem. Carlon Grant is, again, I don't know how he's gone this low down in the Championship. Obviously, his ties to Charlton, but
yeah,
he was great as well. I think he was better than Campbell. One player that really surprised me was Dan McNamara. He was really good.
Back.
He was really good. Obviously, Lloyd Jones, as always. Billy Kumetio was great. Everyone put in a great shift. It's probably the best keeper from a.
It's got to be the best Charlton performance for a while as well.
Yeah, and it's probably the best performance from a Charlton keeper in about 2 years, I'd say, genuinely.
Yeah.
Will Mannion was really good. He made 2 or 3 massive saves. And I just thought, Miles Lieberman was great when he came on as well because it was a really physical game for him. But I think if he can be a hold-up player with Grant, Campbell, Ali running on from him, it'll be fine. Carey as well, he gets forward a lot. I think it was a great starting omen for Charlton. I mean, if they can carry on like this, it'd be great.
I think Derby will be fine as well.
I think Derby will be fine, but I just think I don't know if it will be playoffs this year for Derby.
No. But I just think they'll be solid.
There's a lot of teams on the up. Like a Swansea, I see as a Norwich. Some of their players were just all of their back three really didn't do a lot. They weren't very good. Langas, who's meant to be he's meant to be a bit of a brute, isn't he? Really fast, really physical. He wasn't in the game at all. Carlon Grant, and then when swapped over and TC came over to his wing, absolutely run him about. He had no chance all game. The most dangerous they looked was when Corey Blackett-Taylor came on in the 83rd minute. He had about 3 or 4 runs down the left wing. Obviously, he was getting massively booed as well by the Charlton fans, being a former Charlton player.
Yeah.
But I genuinely say Sammy Smodics and Carlton Morris up front, they were like doing it was like they were playing their own game, genuinely.
It was just
They were so much better than everyone else. If you see their goal, it's them two, I'm pretty sure, linking each other up. And Sammy Smodics, obviously a great finisher of the football. But
yeah, doesn't surprise anyone.
they are really so good, especially with Smodics just behind. But yeah, Corey Blackett-Taylor was so good. I think, Charlie Taylor, you need this sort of pace, especially when you're playing with. If you look at the way they're playing with their wing backs, they've got one advanced midfielder and like 3 holding midfielders, which is not the way that you want to start. I don't really like the formation, but they've not got a lot of attacking, and not a lot of players in that midfield or in the wing backs that can get forward. Bobby Clark can, but he had a bit of a slow game. Derby will definitely be fine. I think they'll be fighting for the playoffs, but this really wasn't a great start for them.
With 8 spots as well, though, I think they'll be up there. But that is
Zetterstrom was great as well.
The same way we said Millwall kind of cleared last season's woes with a win, Derby kind of didn't push on with it.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that they'd just carry on the form that they did, but I think, to be honest, they underestimated Charlton quite a bit. Because the thing is as well, it's a whole new style of play, it's a whole new ethos as well.
Yeah.
Whole new shape. And we needed the way we played last season to survive. We had to play that way to survive.
Yeah.
But the way we're going to play this season, it's so much better for the players we have, how we're playing. It unlocks Tyrese Campbell, Sonny Carey. It brings just so much, it's so much better for them.
Nice to see Nathan Jones adapting as well.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd do it, to be honest, before the season started. He tried it out in a couple of pre-season friendlies, and I expected to see the opening game to Derby and he'd just go back to the 5-back. But you could see it in his signings as well. A lot of players who can sort of play left-back, centre-back, or like a more of a left-sided centre-back in a back 3, and I was like Kametio and Messick, and I was like, oh, well, that's, he'll just go back 5, but no, I thought he was. I thought he's done really well. It was a great crowd as well. Derby fans are really good. You have to give them that. They are really great. But yeah, it was. I just think they didn't really take Charlton as seriously as they should have, and they could sort of pounce on them. And it was a great result for Charlton. This could be very important for them in staying up.
Yes.
I don't think it will matter that much to Derby, but it's a massive result for Charlton.
Yeah.
Moving on. Middlesbrough Lincoln. When I saw Adam Reach open the scoring in 12 minutes, I was like, what universe are we living in? What's going on?
It just shows how classy and how good Middlesbrough are going to be this year, I think. They could have easily panicked like they did a lot of last season.
Yeah.
But stayed strong. Just got the ball to Will Lancashire, which I think is going to be a bit of a theme.
Oh,
Yeah.
Will Lancashire is someone that I've never really believed in.
I've sort of been waiting for him to take off. He's only 21.
Yeah, he's a kid, man.
Yeah.
But he's always, when he was even at Oxford, and he had a really good year at Oxford last year, but when he signed for Middlesbrough, what was it? How much money did Middlesbrough pay? 15? 20?
I don't think it was that much.
Was it not? I thought it was. I might be thinking of Arnie Engels, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
I know it was more than 10, though. But, I mean, for some reason, I've just never truly been convinced by him. But I think this could be the year that he takes off.
10, yeah.
10.
Well, with some reports of signing 8 to 14, which rising to a total package of 20.
Yeah, because of add-ons and stuff. It's a modern game,
It's a
innit?
lot. It's a big risk for Middlesbrough.
But hey, it's a great way. It's a great way to start.
He was scoring goals in pre-season as well.
I just think I've never been too convinced on his finishing, but I mean, man, he looks like he's going to prove me wrong this year. I just still think the best bit of business they've done is Sebastian Berhalter in the middle.
Yeah.
900k. It's
amazing.
That is so like just stupid to me. It didn't even make sense. You know, a player
there's quality.
A player that went to the World Cup. Yeah, Vitek as well. I know they really had to pay. You know, they had to pay out for him, but
yeah, I mean, you look to the bench like players who got used: Sarmiento, Pat Harris, Riley McGree,
Max Offson as well is really good.
Yeah. I look across the start 11. Will Lancashire, you'd expect Carl Joseph start firing. Leo Castledian, Morgan Whittaker at this level. Neto Borges.
I like that Malanda as well.
Yeah, I mean, Luke Ayling's obviously a liability at 34.
Yeah,
centre back.
Need a new centre half, I think.
Yeah, I think Middlesbrough can be happy with that. Showing a bit of grit on the opening day is always nice to see.
Yeah,
against a Lincoln team that would have been similar to how Notts County played against Leicester. Just throwing themselves about for half an hour. Good win.
This Lincoln side though, their investments are not good enough, man. They're just not good enough.
I'm just seeing a League One team,
and I'm seeing like an average League One team as well.
Yeah.
You put this Lincoln team in the League One in this season's League One.
They'll be in the playoffs. Man.
I actually don't know if they get playoffs, man. Conor McGrandles. One of the worst players. Deji Eloweri I like. I think Deji Eloweri is a championship level player. The rest of them I don't know enough to say, or I just don't rate enough at all. I think this is going to be a bad year for these guys. I think they got the early goal because of that factor though.
Yeah.
I think they can surprise teams.
If they have the intensity to play like that.
I think that's all they got though.
Yeah.
That's all they have. They lost that. How do you pronounce his name? The guy from Sheffield United last season. Is it just one?
Ryan One.
Yeah.
It's just one.
Because there's a little accent on it.
Tanto, I don't think it is just one, but it kind of is just one.
I think the three players they've brought on in Rico Hackett, Tanto Olafe and Robert Street, I think should be starting. All three of them. Yeah. Tanto Olafe, I don't think is good enough for this level anyway, but they should all be starting. To be honest, Joe Gauchi, I think maybe should be starting. But I just don't think it's going to be good enough for them this year.
No. And in a really strong league as well. Struggle.
We'll go to the next one then. West Brom away to Norwich. I mean, two teams that people think will be up there.
Yeah. Again, Norwich not capitalising on their end of season momentum.
Yeah.
West Brom, I mean, struggled a lot last year. That's a great win. I mean, when will Jimmy J Morgan stop being unbelievable for West Brom so far?
Yeah, I mean, he was really good last year as well at Peterborough.
Yeah.
Have you seen the controversy with the Hegebo goal?
No, I haven't.
He's just completely handballed it to score.
Nice.
It's just completely come off his hand. Tom Garrett was on his new podcast saying that he was saying I don't think it matters because if it comes off any part of his body he would have scored because he was really close to the goal, and I'm like but it came off his hand, and he was like but if it went off any part of his body he would have scored, and I'm like but it came off his,
Oh, you actually had this conversation with him?
No, but I'm just like that's what I'm thinking. It's just like it's like you say if there's an open goal. And the football is rolling in. It's rolling in, and just before it's clearly going to go over the line. And just before it goes over the line, the striker picks it up and takes it back to the centre circle. And he's like, "Well, that was going in, so that's a goal. It didn't go in, but it just makes no sense to me that logic." Anyway, that's my Tom Garrett hate train over.
No, but this is just amazing for West Brom. I think.
I mean,
after how toxic last year was.
I don't know why. It might just be all the green ratings on FootMob blinding me, but I think in just like the last 6 months, this side has just really transformed into something quite good. I really like Harvey Price. Not Harvey Price. Isaac Price.
Isaac Price.
Can you imagine you had Harvey Price running down the left wing for West Brom in Championship?
Getting a 7.3.
Can you imagine that? Oh my god. Bro, they'd have to really make a They'd have to manufacture a special kit size for him, genuinely. Like,
Norwich's right back will never play again.
yeah, Kellen Fisher's just gulagged. Oh, can't you imagine? Oh, mate, 17 XL. Oh, that'd be ridiculous. But this team is really good, though.
In this West Brom team as well.
Yeah, Nat Phillips, great player, hero of mine, personally.
Yeah, George Campbell, always going to be amazing at this level.
Mm.
Adam Styles, might be the most versatile footballer I've ever seen in my life.
I saw Max O'Leary getting a lot of slack before this season started, but I think he's good enough, definitely.
I like him. Man of the match, according to FotMob.
Yeah, well, assist and whatnot.
Well, Norwich did have 3 XG.
I like the signing of Bielek. Is he a new signing?
Yes.
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's not. August 2025 he's in.
He must have been injured last year.
Yeah, he only played 20 games, but that'll be like a new signing, man.
I don't remember seeing him for West Brom last year.
Yeah, a big injury probably.
Yeah, and that's strong because Phillips isn't going to be easy to drop. George Campbell isn't going to get dropped.
And like Chris Mepham's the one coming,
can do something.
Can do something. But it's like you look at the players they've got on the bench. Mickey Johnson, I think, is an incredible footballer. Most people do. On his day, one of the best wingers in this league.
Mulumby.
Jason Mulumby.
This a solid footballer.
This Barney Stewart, he's meant to be quite good, apparently. Good goal record in Scotland, but they're giving him the number 9, so they must have a bit of faith in him.
Must rate him, yeah.
But I think that's quite a good result for West Brom. You know, controversy and stuff aside.
I'm not seeing too much in this Norwich team. Like people say it's going to do well. I'm not seeing.
Yeah,
I mean, Ben Stamani. It's not. I'm not seeing how this team flies.
I think that Andre Brooks signing has hoodwinked a lot of people.
I mean, Harry Darling's obviously a good player at this level, but
Touré's really good. Kellen Fisher's really good. McLean's good.
Matthäus Witzgarden. I don't know.
I think they'll be around the playoffs side, though.
I don't think it's better than this West Brom side. I don't even think it's that close.
Nah, because West Brom, I've got a couple of. You know, Diakite's not amazing. Whitwell's a kid.
I think Mikey Johnson flies into that Norwich side. He didn't even come on for West Brom.
Yeah, but Mikey Johnson probably does start over Whitwell as well.
Yeah, maybe he's not fair.
Yeah. I mean, moving on anyway, we'll get on to Portsmouth QPR. I saw something on Twitter of some Portsmouth fan ripping up cutting his season ticket in half after this game. He was like, "You're not going to get a striker," and how the Portsmouth fans have turned on Colby Bishop in this last 18 months is ridiculous. He went from being Portsmouth hero and legend to people hating him.
4 goals in 43 though.
Yeah, I mean, because he used to be prolific. He used to be so good. Yeah. But this QPR side has really strengthened.
Yeah, it's strengthened from maybe they might finish 15th this
year. Yeah. I mean, Richard Kone, I think that's just a flash in the pan.
It was good last year.
He came in with big expectations. I think he's a bit unpredictable, you know. But when like Alfie Lloyd is getting on in front of you, man, Paul Smythe, you know, Glenn Kamara's a great signing, I think. You know, I think Harvey Vale will be good this year.
This is exactly how I expected this game to go.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
Portsmouth going to fight at home for a bit, and then Ilias Chair's going to get involved like he did. Ronnie Edwards playing Dia. That's good, man. Like Clark Salter.
I like Koki Saito as well. Koki Saito's a player.
Yeah. Ronnie Edwards. That's a good. Pierce Charles as well.
Yeah, wow. Pierce Charles didn't. Yeah, man. He's going to be a massive, because that was by far the biggest problem that QPR had last year.
Didn't I see something like 20 teams in the Championship made a bid for him? It's ridiculous.
Probably. I haven't seen that, but I wouldn't be shocked at it.
It wasn't that many, but I saw something like so many teams wanted it.
It was probably the good majority.
Harvey Vale. Maybe this team is.
Harvey Vale I've always really liked Harvey Vale.
This team's so much better than I thought it was.
Yeah. I like Mbenge as well. Poku.
Yeah.
It is a good team.
Mara.
It's so. I have a lot of.
Jonathan Varane.
In sixth form, I had a lot of mates who are QPR fans, and I've not as much recently, but over those last couple of years, spoke a lot about QPR.
Could be a sleeper.
Could be a sleeper, but then again, it's QPR.
They're a sleeper. No, I honestly, I take back what I said about maybe finishing 15th. I think they're a sleeper.
I just don't think there's enough quality brought on as well off the bench from Portsmouth. I mean, Josh Murphy, still only 31, but you need to like bring in some young blood here. Kamara, I mean, bad debut for Rocco Sheen. Did you see Devlin's goal actually?
No.
Oh, it's the best goal of the week. Oh, there you go. That's my official goal of the week.
I'll have a look.
He's just hit it from
better than Ruben Colwell's.
Ooh, maybe about same level. His is further out.
Yeah, okay.
He's further out by about 10 yards.
Okay.
He's about 30 yards out, 35 yards out, and just smacks it. It's a great goal. But yeah, I think this is a good sign for QPR, things to come. But
yeah,
Portsmouth, I don't know. Maybe they're a bit.
Good struggle.
They're a bit scared now. Yeah.
If the league was a bit better last year, they'd be in trouble.
Oh yeah, definitely. But you say that about multiple teams, but I don't think Portsmouth have grown or made enough good signings like a Blackburn or Charlton.
No, not at all.
I think they're getting quite overlooked for relegation. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay then. Well, we'll end that agreeing, and we'll move on to Stoke Swansea, two teams who I think have had a lot of discourse this summer. People have been talking about them a lot. People have been talking about them. These are two sort of sleeping giants in this league who have been in and around 15th to 10th for the last 30 years. It feels like, and people have been saying, maybe this is the year for both of these teams where they push up, and maybe get into the playoffs.
I mean, this game I thought it would be guaranteed to be a draw. Looking going into it, but I mean, when Vopotnik's there, I'm always going to fancy Swansea to get a result, and they did. I'm
still not even that convinced by Vopotnik, which sounds mental considering he was top bagsman last year. But
it's mental.
I just think he's sort of like how Michael Cheek is for Bromley, where I mean he's got goals, but and physicality, but you need more than that in the Championship.
Yeah.
You need to be able to, if you have to, knock it past the man. Just one.
Yeah. Just one.
That's all I'm asking for, Vopotnik. Just one. Just take one man.
He hasn't needed to, and while he doesn't need to, he won't.
Yeah, because he can just smack it from anywhere and it'll go top bin, so you don't really need to.
He got himself an assist as well.
Yeah, probably first. He's just like, in like Football Manager or career mode when you'd have a striker and they'd just play like 50 games, 40 goals, 0 assists.
He got 3 assists last season.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
He's only got 6 assists in his whole career, or 7 now.
I mean, Elijah Just, who was the big talking point sort of for Swansea, the big sign-in, I'd say.
Yeah, stunk it.
Yeah, only guy with not a 7 or above on Footmob. Obviously, you can't go off these ratings, but I haven't seen the game, so it's the best I've got.
Opoku as well.
Opoku, yeah, another good. Their business has been really good.
Always like when Championship teams
sign weird little players, because this.
I think that's it.
Yao.
That's what you need to do.
This other winger as well, he's one of them.
They could easily have just like loaned someone in from like Newcastle, but they've gone out there, they've found a gem, they've permanently picked someone up,
and they'll be able to flip them on. That for a fact.
Exactly. Especially
both of these players are what, 21? Yeah, 21, 22. Yeah. I mean, one thing they could have just done is keep Galbraith, but obviously he's playing against them today. And a lot of people, I saw Swansea fans giving him a lot of lip on Twitter, not necessarily for leaving, but just for this game, being like, you've gone Stoke, and so what? We've done you, pretty much. Yeah. And I mean, I think both of these teams have a big summer windows. Spent a lot of money, new midfield. I don't know if this Rigo guy is new. Nah, he was there last season. But Ingleson and Galbraith,
Yeah.
both came in. Obviously, still got players like Sorba Thomas kicking about. Great side. But I think when you look at the bench, I think this is where you sort of see the difference in quality between the two sides. I mean, Adam Adai, I mean, he's like what we were saying about Philogene earlier, where he's had a lot of chances and he's not done a lot with the chances he's been given. But I think there's definitely a player in there. He's seriously, like, I think a lot of even going not your top level, your Wolves, your West Hams, but like anyone else apart from that. Even like a Middlesbrough, I think would be just want him in the squad. Just look at, he's such a good player to have in the squad.
Yeah.
And if Laporte goes, which obviously could happen, he's getting a lot of interest from all over Europe. That's not a bad guy to give the keys to, you know.
No, not at all. No, I agree.
I think this is a sort of. I mean, I get how you expect to draw. But I would have edged this one to Swansea, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just think this is a good telling game though of the
two teams that would probably think they should be beating each other.
Yeah, two teams that would have wanted a win from this one, especially Stoke at home.
100%.
I mean, Sheffield United, Birmingham. Do we want to talk about that or just leave it?
I think we'll gloss over the 0-0.
Bad from Birmingham. I know Sheffield United are at home, where they that's a massive advantage. That's maybe why they held Birmingham to a goalless draw.
If Birmingham want to push on, they got to be winning that.
That's the only goalless draw from League One and the Championship. Opening weekend, which is a good sign, just in general terms, but. I mean, that's bad for Birmingham, who, a lot of people thought last year, they'd be up in the picture for promotion.
Yeah,
and then they've made a lot of good signings. I like Vincente and players like that. But this is a game you need to be winning.
100%.
If you're that. Talking about teams that are chasing promotion and need to be winning games, Watford, Southampton.
Big Super Sunday.
Watford, this was a great day of football, to be fair, but starting it off, the Saints.
Wow.
The Saints are not.
Out of everything they did as well, they had to try and silence some critics.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just making the slander on the name even stronger.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this forward line that that Watford have got. I think this will keep them from being relegated. Two young technical wingers. I mean, is this Nabadzia? Is he the only Afghani in the EFL? Maybe.
I mean, I don't want to sound presumptuous, but I'd assume so.
Oldest one of this starting front four, 21. Eco Bravo, obviously coming from Udinese, and he bagged, and it was a good goal, a well taken finish, I think. Doumbia obviously got a couple of goals last season, and then you got like Rocco Vata, young Irish winger, attacking midfielder.
A lot of potential.
21 years of age, You got Kjermond, Kjermgaard, sorry. Kjermond is he's the Norwich one, I think. But he's just, sitting on the bench. You got a lot of attacking depth, but I think the defence is where they'll struggle this year.
Yeah.
But bringing in this Ravaglia,
wow,
I think that's a good bit of wheeling and dealing. I think keeper was a problem position, to be honest. But I think they've sorted it out, man. I think they've really sorted it out. And I like the holding midfielders as well that they've got.
Yes. Yeah, I think Watford will just be fine. But I think Southampton, they really had to prove something, and really haven't.
Yeah, especially after last season with the drama.
Yeah, exactly. They had to everyone's against them. They had to try and shut a few people up.
Yeah, completely. I mean,
and now sit on -4 for another at least 2 weeks.
Yep. I mean, Jack Stevens is he's getting a lot of slack.
It's just, if you want to get out of the Premier League, if you want to get to the Premier League in 2026, you shouldn't have Jack Stevens.
Yeah, I think last season it was kind of easy for him to look good next to Howard Bellis.
And I think surely Nathan Wood would do a better job there.
I just think, they've got a lot of money. I'd just get someone in, man. Before the end of the window, I'd just make that priority one. Just get someone in.
Yeah.
I like Cameron Bragg as well. Good young player.
I like James Bree, like the cheese.
Uh-huh.
I like Ryan Manning.
Flynn Downs.
Flynn Downs, Matsuki, Cienza, Dobbin, Larin, Bench, Azaz,
the quality is crazy.
Ruin Diaz, Wood, Wellington, Cameron Archer, Tom Fellows. I mean, it just goes on.
And then you put Jack Stevens in the mix, and he's just so clearly the black sheep,
That's the reason you lost the game.
He is. Error that led to goal.
Ellis missed a great chance to equalise at the end.
Yeah, and did you see that Kira Piano laughing in his face after as well?
Yeah, amazing.
That is evil.
I'm so here for the Southampton hate train.
That is.
But yeah, fair play to Watford. They were clinical.
Great result for them.
They defended well. Yeah.
I saw a couple of shouts for Watford relegation, but results like that.
No, I don't think.
No way. Moving on then to Burnley versus by far and away the title favourites, West Ham.
Yeah.
And I just view this game as another sort of Blackburn Wolves.
Yeah. Just with a high quality side.
Getting sort of woken up. I know obviously Burnley are a lot better than Blackburn in this scenario.
West Ham didn't really impress me
in
this game.
I didn't catch the game, so...
Yeah, I know they're probably playing one of the best teams in the league, so this isn't like a typical Championship standard game, but Bowen was really quiet. I mean, he got an assist, but Bowen and Tati were really quiet. I mean, that's not going to happen a lot this season. So they had to capitalise on that when it did happen. But yeah, I thought Mohamedou Kante was excellent. I thought Solomon was excellent. I think Mavropanos at this level is going to be ridiculous. Max Hillman got himself a goal. Again, I don't know. You can still see he's playing with a bit of tension.
I think, I mean, it's nervy for him. I think he knows that they're against him.
Play well.
Yeah,
he has to play well at this level. And he's got like good players waiting behind him, like Veltman Kessie get in there. Juice there. Walker Peters now going to Aston Villa. Don't know if you've seen that.
No, I've not seen that. Is that little here we go?
Little here we go. He's off to Villa, so big vacancy there.
As Wan-Bissaka off as well?
Wan-Bissaka's already gone, hasn't he?
I don't know. I've not seen it.
No, he hasn't. I think he's injured.
Oh.
But maybe it was Wan-Bissaka, not Walker Peters. Maybe the hour and 20 is getting to me.
Yeah.
Where is it? It is Wan-Bissaka, sorry.
Well, Kyle Walker Peters is good for this level as well. Can play both sides too.
Yeah.
Again, Pablo.
That'd be why Wan-Bissaka wasn't in the squad.
Oh, Joel Veltman. Anyway, what a signing that is. Completely amazing. Forgot about him.
That's why I think Max Kilman could be shaky.
But
Peters as well. Like, there's options.
I think Joel Veltman will be starting at fullback for them. I think that's what they should do. One thing I would do if I was West Ham is I'd cash in on Malik Diouf. You've got Scholes.
If he's not gonna play, you've got some value there.
And you've got Scholes, you've got Walker Peters, who can both cover left back. I think you really should get the 30 million for him that you can take.
I'm liking this mix of youth and just quality that West Ham have got as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Ollie Scarl's playing next to Mavropanos and Kilman. You got Lewis Orford. Sorry, I'm looking at Reece Oxford playing next to Kante. Like surrounded by Bowen, Pablo, and Tati.
And it's just a bench. If you look at the players who didn't come on. If you look at the players who didn't come on, all of them kids. Complete.
I think George Earthy could have a good year.
Yeah, but I mean, if we talk about Burnley now, obviously Fleming.
It's very good for Burnley.
Fleming sort of incredible carry job there.
Amazing.
But I mean, Kyle Walker centre half. I know we're in the Championship. This is not the Premier League anymore. But Kyle Walker at centre half is just something that scares me.
FIFA 21 vibes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Yeah, I mean, I think he'll go two ways at centre half this season. But then they've got Bashir Humphreys playing left back, so maybe
Yeah,
he was on the right.
this is just another really strong squad.
Yeah, completely. I like V's in goal.
Yeah,
And obviously this manager's got to prove himself.
I think they need an attacking midfielder. Aaron Ramsey.
You're not impressed?
I'm not impressed. I mean, he was at Leicester last year, literally made of toothpicks. Played 9 games. Since 2024, or since 2023-24 season, he's played 29 games.
It's not what you want to see out of a player that you want to be, because he is.
I mean, there's some potential. He's got potential. He's got ability.
If he gets running,
but he just can't stay fit. He's 23 now.
But again, this Burnley side. When you're talking about the quality of the West Ham, I've got this Burnley side is similar. You've got players like Hannibal, Edwards, Brun Larson. I still think
Marcus Edwards going to be so good.
I think Brun Larson's maybe a minimum top this level. Zion Fleming obviously is ridiculous. Max Allen, I can't believe he's not gone to a Premier League side.
Hannibal's going to be vital in this league in a good way.
I think Armando Broja, I mean, he's had so many, and Zeki Amdouni, they're so similar players to me where they've just got so much potential and never really utilised it. But
but again,
both of them in the Championship could just get hit the ground running completely. Same with and Mike Tressor as well is another one of those.
Yeah, backing up Zian Fleming. It's good. I've seen people say Burnley won't get playoffs. I don't see it.
Yeah, but I mean they've not done a lot of business, which I think is what people are.
They don't need to.
Yeah, they're not discredited by their current squad, which I quite like.
If you don't need to spend money, then don't do it.
Save it. Completely, and they might, have an injury crisis or something and need to spend big in January anyway. They might just spend big in January anyway, so you never know.
Yeah, that was a great opening day, opening weekend.
And Burnley you can never say Burnley won't be in and around it, because I think Burnley are probably the team with the most top-level Championship prowess, ever.
Yeah, they know to do
it.
West Ham and Wolves might have better squads. I don't think Wolves have a better squad than Burnley, to be fair. But they know how to win it.
That's great. Anyway, we'll keep moving. Slight hiccup.
Yeah. Slight hiccup.
Technical difficulties. Okay, final game.
One more game.
Let's get moving.
Sort of tedious game it was until the last stages.
This is just, EFL Championship, man. This is EFL Championship heritage.
It always seems to happen at Cardiff as well.
Yeah.
So many
Cardiff just
South Wales derbies.
Yeah. Is this even a derby? Do they care about each other?
They haven't played since 2003, I think. Before the game, probably not. When they got into it opening day.
Yeah,
Welsh vibes,
you get it around you, don't you?
Everyone hates Wrexham anyway, so you've got an actual reason to hate them.
You got to,
but yeah, just to see that end behind the goal erupt, but it feels like it erupts every week.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking. You got managers getting booked.
It is great.
It's just proper EFL Championship.
I mean, that's Wrexham just getting taught a lesson. Don't bring your nice football and stuff down here, because we'll just
exactly.
We'll just do you.
And Phil Parkinson, I think, got found out a little bit. I think he sat back after the goal.
I mean, Cardiff
finished 70% possession, so didn't dominate the game at all.
It feels like every transfer window that goes by, this Wrexham documentary, big baller money super squad just gets stinkier and stinkier.
The team getting better. You got Matty James in level 5.
35. I don't like Zach Viner. I don't think he's good enough for the level that they want to be at. Same with Hyam, to be honest.
I think Callum Doyle's a good player.
Yeah, Callum Doyle's great at this level. Nathan Broadhead, again, the potential's there, but he's just
hasn't really shown it at Wrexham.
No. Kiefer Moore and Daniel.
What you expect to do with Kiefer Moore?
No, I like Kiefer Moore, I think, at this level. Because
then get promoted with Kiefer Moore.
Yeah, but I don't think they're really chasing promotion this year. I think this year they're sort of.
I like Ollie Rathbone and Lewis O'Brien, just get out of a Matty sandwich.
Yeah, I really like Danny Imre. I think he's a really class player.
I mean, got Kelly Dunn just signed in.
No, Killian done last year, didn't he? He just didn't play.
Did they?
Yeah, he just didn't play at all.
Oh, okay. I thought he just
January last year, but he just
Oh, I
never
thought he came
got.
from Barnsley this summer.
Never got minutes.
Yeah.
But I think the centre and midfield is a bit of a problem. I mean, you look at the players on the Ben Whiteman's a good signing, I think, to address that.
Yeah. I think Cardiff just showed like a proper fuck you to Wrexham there.
Yeah, a bit of a fight they put up. To be fair, the free kick as
Yeah.
well was an amazing goal.
Like, if you're gonna sit back and not attack us, we're gonna create one chance and we're gonna give it away.
And that's all we need. Like that, that's just the championship, though. That is the championship.
And I also just don't think Phil Parkinson's that good of a gaffer. I don't think he can take Wrexham to where they want to go.
I mean, he's been riding. I think anyone could really gaffer.
Anyone could,
the level, the rise that they had, with the money they had. You got players like Paul Mullin in fucking National League. It's light work really, but you just got to tell him to keep off the burgers and you'll be all right. Like, I think it was a good. It was good for Cardiff's new signings. I think.
Yeah.
Moylan had a bit of a stinker, but Trott and Scanlon, I think, were good.
Yeah.
They were good. I think it's a good sign, for.
Yeah, I mean, I think Cardiff might struggle, but that'll give them a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, I think that will help them out massively. I mean, obviously it's too early to be looking at the table and stuff like that.
I mean, have they got a winnable game? We've got Derby away next.
That's not winnable. I don't think.
Yeah, but you never know. Sneak a draw.
I mean, pretty good way to start off the EFL season. Obviously, we didn't look at EFL League 2, but we don't really know a lot about it. We'd just be literally reading off of FootMob everything.
Which we definitely haven't done throughout this video.
Yeah, but I mean, like, no original opinions. If we did League 2, it'd just be, literally like reading the player bio, reading his stats, and being like, he did that, man. He did that.
His name is this.
Yeah, he is this tall. He plays this position.
For these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, football's back.
Football is back. It's a great feeling. And obviously, the big one starts soon, which I think is what everyone's waiting for, the best league in the world.
Friday night, we will be there.
3 days. 3 days, man.
3 days till Coventry get absolutely.
I bet you're gassed.
It's not going to be funny. Like, I'm so excited because they're so lively.
I really hope Hull put it to United as well. Like, I'd love it. I would love it. It'd be so great.
Like, I'm hearing people say like Frank Onyeka's a good signing. Like,
oh my god. I think.
Wait till he's dueling Declan Rice in a 50-50, mate. Like, come on.
I just think, any of the promoted teams not a good enough business. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time.
Getting ahead of ourselves.
Exactly. Well, thank you everyone for joining for the first episode this season of the Two Aside podcast. If you've watched it the whole way through, that is great. Remember to like and subscribe and do all the YouTube things that you need to do. We'll be trying to come out with these more... hype button, eh? We'll try and be doing these a bit more regularly. I know my track record is not great with this type of thing. Really awful, actually. But, we'll be trying to do these, I want to say weekly. Don't want to promise anything. When we're moved in, because we're living in the same house, it'll be very easy. They'll definitely be weekly then.
For you guys.
Exactly.
We're doing an episode.
Exactly. But thank you all for watching this episode of the Two Aside podcast, and we're very excited for this upcoming season. Football is back.